Hey, everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very first live, which I'm actually using it as like kind of a pre-game show since this is my first time. So I wanted to make sure, I got all the things that I needed to know out the way, like how to re-navigate StreamYard. It's been a minute since I've been on StreamYard. So I thought maybe it'd be a good idea to do that first before I actually go live for the real content that I want to share. But yeah, hey, if you are here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited for my very first live. It's, like I said, been a minute. I have been wanting to go live for a while, but so many things have been going on. And so I just hadn't gotten the opportunity to do so. But we are here. It is happening. Finally got that checked off of the list. So how are you guys doing? I mean, go ahead and drop that in the chat. I hope that chat is working. And if you are watching this as a recap, drop that in the comment section. So yeah, still working out the kinks and stuff. So, just kind of bear with me. But I do hope that you're able to hear me with no problems. And yeah, again, I just wanted to kind of welcome you here in the flesh and just have a bit of a quick chat just to kind of share a few things, and not too much obviously because we're going to be sharing a lot later. So my goal is to actually go on live at least 2 more times today, so cross fingers if that will work out, but for sure 1 more time, absolutely. And the reason being is we had 2 phenomenal shows come back in their premiere this week with Bravo. Now, I know that Roa has been kind of a little hit and miss for the last couple of seasons or so. For me, Roa has a very special place in my heart because it's actually the first franchise that got me really interested in Bravo as a whole for, a channel to even watch. And of course, so I just feel super connected to watching that show. It's always been a guilty pleasure, not so guilty pleasure. There's been so many great moments with Roa. So yeah, I just wanted to recap and review it, I guess. And I thought, well, how funny that my first live would be doing that. It's kind of like a full circle moment, but hey, I'm excited about that. And then we also had the premiere of our new show with Bravo for the Summer House, and it is the Martha Vineyards sector now. So I was really excited about that. Now, if you haven't already gotten a chance, go ahead and check out the video that I've already put out. I know it's probably been a few weeks now, but go ahead and check that. If you would like to get a bit of an introduction to the show itself and to the cast members and such, I thought that was actually pretty helpful for me because it got me, really interested in watching the show. Sometimes it's a little hard for me to get into a brand new show right off the bat. It may take me a season or two, but when I did that and, I kind of felt like I got a little vested in that situation. And so that allowed me to really, kind of amp the anticipation for it. So by doing that, I felt a little bit more familiar with the people. As soon as someone popped up on the screen, I was like, oh, yeah, I know who this person is. And I know a little bit of their backstory. So, yeah, I thought it was very helpful. So if you haven't had an opportunity to check that video out, go ahead and do that. So, yeah, it was really, really, really a good show. So I do plan on recapping and reviewing and getting your thoughts and your opinions and such on the Roa first. So that one will be going on live first. And then I'll come back later on. And then I want to go ahead and recap the Martha's Vineyards Summer House. Now, like I shared in that video, I really didn't get into the original Summer House show that's actually still airing right now. I don't know. See, I watched Vanderpump Rules. And for me, when that show first started, it just felt a lot of what I already was watching. And it doesn't mean that you can't watch, similar types of shows. I mean, that's not really the issue. I just think that maybe it was just, I had met my quota maybe at the time. So, maybe one day, I will go back and, go through all of the past shows and past series and, maybe I'll feel differently about it. But if you already watch Summer House, then go ahead and drop that in the live chat or in the comment section. I would really love to know that because I would want to know if you liked it or, just curious because again, I haven't even watched it. So But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, but I really enjoyed the season premiere for Roa, and I most certainly did enjoy the season premiere for Martha's Vineyard. And it is enough for me to keep going, keep watching, and keep going through, because I think that with Martha's Vineyard, without going too far into it, right? Because we'll save it for the recap and review later. But in the kind of the midst of that first show, you start to see some awakenings of other storylines that are going to pop off throughout the season. And I love a slow grind when it comes to these types of shows. I like to get a little bit, and then I want to see what's going to be happening next, right? And I want to be intrigued by what's going to happen next. And I think there's going to be some real world, real life, consequential type subject matters that are going to be presented with Martha's Vineyard. And so that gives a good opportunity for content and just, a great show overall. So I'm rooting for this show. I am excited that it is finally here. I can't believe it's finally here. Can you believe that it's actually May? Like, it really feels like we just finished with Christmas. Honestly, this year has been going so fast. And, I typically like to have resolutions throughout the year. I haven't gotten an opportunity to check off if I did certain things to even keep a track. That's how fast this year has been going. And yes, I love a resolution. It doesn't bother me at all, because I like to have a bit of a game plan on what type of things I want to achieve. And then I don't get so caught up if I don't achieve something, because usually if I haven't achieved something on that list, I probably achieved like 2, 3, 4 other things that I didn't even think about that was just as crucial and, more forward moving for me. So I didn't worry so much about that. I know some people do get a little caught up about the resolution thing, and maybe it's because of the commitment element. I don't know. I don't have a problem with the commitment, so it works for me. And then I just, as you start to, I don't know, go through life, things happen. So if you don't get to something, you just don't get to it, and you move it on to something else, or you do something else, but definitely make sure you celebrate all those moods. So if this is you and you're that person who worries about, hey, did I get a chance to get through some of the things I wanted to do in the beginning of the year once we're in the middle of the year? Don't fret. It's fine. Look at the things that you did accomplish. And if you were able to tick off a couple things, within your resolution or goal setting, whatever, it's all the same thing. I know we like to change words around for the same meaning of the same thing. But bottom line is, once we're doing that, that's all that matters. So, just check it off and then add more stuff. You'd be surprised. So yeah, we just got to start, really loosening up on the pressure zone, and listen to me saying that. But yeah, we just really need to. I'm feeling that right now. But yeah, so I definitely wanted to, just come on real quick and just say hello and welcome again. And I also wanted to take the opportunity to just again say thank you so much for all of you that are already subscribed to my channel. I'm so appreciative of it. You have no idea how appreciative I am. It took a while for me to get started with this particular channel. I do have another channel, which is Motivation Suite with April. And that was my first channel because it was kind of my first baby. It kind of actually bore out of a podcast that I currently have going on as well, which is also Motivation Suite with April. And that podcast is available in all podcasting, streaming, wherever you like to listen to your favorite podcasts. And Motivation Suite with April is kind of a sister channel to that. And it's all about living in the lifestyle enriched with motivation, inspiration, and mentorship, which I absolutely love. I enjoy doing things that really help build us up, create rapport, create conversation, really just help us all level up in whatever area that we need to. And we're the ones that make that decision as to when that's going to be and what that's going to be. And I love rapport building. I mean, that is my thing. I love community. And that is one of the major things that I really enjoy about having these platforms is to have community, to be in community with you, to be able to talk and navigate and, just have a conversation and stuff like that. So I really do appreciate that. So I thank you for all of you that have already subscribed and been part of the family. And for those who maybe came over from Motivation Suite, thank you so much for following me over here as well. I will actually be providing content on both channels. It's just that I'm, trying to find that rhythm, right? That balance. So, but I will get to that real quick. So you'll start seeing information, content and stuff out on that channel more as well. But there is a lot of content already out there. So if you haven't had an opportunity to to check out my Motivation Sleep with April channel, go ahead and do so. And, check out, get yourself some uplifting joy. I mean, honestly, we all need it. We all can use it. It's great. But yeah, so but again, with this channel here, it took me a little while to get started with it. I absolutely love many different things, like a lot of you I'm sure do. We have so many different interests, and one of mine is celebrity news. I mean, at the end of the day, my husband would call me kind of the it's a pop culture guru for him. Now, I by no means am not the number one person for celebrity news, but for him in his world, I am. So it's kind of funny, he'll come and ask me, hey, what's going on in the world, and he's talking about not just the seriousness of things, but what's the fun things going on, what celebrities doing now, because I'm his go-to for that. And so I enjoy doing that. And I said, I really do enjoy doing that, period. I enjoy talking about celebrities and the fact of things that are going on, the good, the not so great, the challenging. We all can learn from things, and sometimes we can just enjoy what's being given to us. So I appreciate that. And I definitely love movies. I talk a lot about that on my other channel. So I enjoy movies and TV shows. I'm watching the same TV shows a lot of you guys are watching. So, look, I'm recapping and reviewing with him. Why not come here and do it with you guys, and let's talk about it, because I'm sure he will enjoy the break. But yeah, so I just am so excited again to finally hit that milestone checklist item for going live. I am live, people. I am live. And it's like nothing I can do about it. There's no recording going on here. No. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. Who would have thought I'd be excited about that? Now, of course, I've got to work on some of the other things, we're finding out what's this and what's that, and what is that doing? Oh, don't hit that. But that will happen in time as well. So just be patient with me and just enjoy the conversation, and I hope that you are gonna go ahead and feel comfortable, obviously, and sharing your thoughts and opinions about the stuff that we're talking about in the chat as well. And we're coming in community together. So respectable, positive communication is great to have in order to do that. And yeah, if you are catching the replay, then definitely, you can throw your thoughts in the comment sections as well for what we're talking about, because I want to make sure that you're included as well, right? Life is happening all the time. Now, I'm not quite sure what the schedule yet is going to be for when I go live on the reviews, but I will be sure to let you know in my community tab. So make sure that you are, kind of being on the lookout for that, because I'll let you know for sure when I'm scheduling my next live and for what I'm scheduling it for. So you can kind of be prepared for that. But of course, if you're not able to make the live at the time that it's going on, then most certainly be able to make the recap. So yeah, I hope that you will definitely do that. And of course, if you are new here and you're just, happened upon my channel here, welcome to you as well. And go ahead and subscribe and be a part of the family. I would so love to have you. And yeah, I am so excited about the family that we are growing here in this community. We are growing together, and I so appreciate that. So thank you so much. I think I said thank you, but I meant thank you. We're alive. But so of course, I'm just so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so glad I'm doing this, So yeah, guess that's all I really had to say for this quick chat. But again, welcome. And I do plan on, let's see, what time is it? I'm thinking about maybe coming on about 3:30 Eastern time today. Okay, 3:30 Eastern time today, May 9th, for the recap and review for ROA season 15, episode 1. I think it's entitled "Who's Gonna Check My Boo?" I think that's what it is. And yeah, I was gonna share my thoughts, what I thought, and all that good stuff. And I'm curious to know what you thought, and just how we're liking this episode thus far, and do we find that there's great promise for this season? I kind of feel like they were listening a lot to a lot of people. I meast obviously a lot of blogs were talking about it, people in general talking about it. Some of us felt a little lackluster in the show's seasons past, these last two, excuse me, the last two of them maybe. So hopefully this will be the pickup that they need. Of course, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, but I won't get into too much. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But, be back 3:30 Eastern time here for my live for the ROA season 15 premiere recap. And yeah, so I think that'll about do it for this first live chat. I'm so excited with live. But yeah, and I hope to see you later on again. Thank you so much, and I will bid you adieu. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.